Run 3 more guys in here after this as well. So,
Juan, describe the punt and how long it took you to find that ball.
Just went out there with great execution. Coach put a plan together. Coach Savell, that's head of the punt block team, put a plan together. He believed in us, and we believed in the plan that he had implemented for us. So we went out there and executed, and it went pretty high. So I thought that one of my other teammates got it before I looked up, but then I looked up and it was still hanging in the air. So.
Duane, what were the emotions like for the team? Just going through the week without coach, then he comes in on Thursday, and then to see, get him his first win this on Saturday and have him out there with you.
Well, all the players, felt for coach, but at the same time, we knew that he wanted us to handle business, and that's what we did throughout the week. We knew that nothing was going to change with Coach Limegrove and Coach Clay's, taking over, but we knew that we needed to come out. We needed to perfect what we had implemented for us as far as the game plan is concerned. We knew that Coach Kidd wanted us to do everything right, on and off the field. So we took that, as senior leaders, and we implemented that and told the younger guys that we still need to work. There's still a game at hand, whether coach is with us or without us. We really got to go out and perform. So, the biggest thing was, guys felt for coach, but it was exciting to see him come back on Thursday and really, get back into the game plan.
Kim, last play, could you describe the last play?
I knew there was 6 seconds left, and my assignment was making sure nothing gets behind me, seeing the ball in the air, and I knew I had to give it all I had. Johnny had great underneath coverage, so I just went for a great spot on the ball, and luckily it came out.
Duane, he seemed a lot more calm today than we've seen in the past. I mean, what was it like just him kind of taking a back seat today and not doing some of the things he's done?
Well, taking the backseat allowed me to see it in a different light. Being an all-around team player, when your numbers call, you got to go out there and perform. And we knew we had a great plan together. We knew that we were going to go out and perform. And whatever the coaches asked me to do, I made sure I went out there and did it. Whether it was blocking, a punt block, a kick return, I just make sure that I was the best overall player out there on the field that I could be. And taking the backseat, it means nothing to me. If it means that we're going to get a win, so I'm all about wins.
Donnell, can you talk about contributing to Coach Kill's first win?
I got to give a lot of credit to Duane and Monte and David and Devin Cobb, because without them, I probably wouldn't work as hard as I do. They push me, to work as hard as I can just to get a little playing time. The first 2 weeks, I don't believe I did that. And the last week, I believe I stepped up to how they were pushing me just to play a better game and practice better this whole entire week.
Kim, they're driving down on you guys at the end of the game there. What's kind of going through your head as they're moving closer? I mean, are you watching the clock and wanting that thing to speed up, or?
Yeah, definitely. As a DB, you gotta watch the clock, watch the down the distance. You gotta be aware of all those things. But the number one thing that was in my mind was win, win, win. We have came so far as a team, and as our coaching staff, that we definitely need to get this W underneath that belt, so kind of get things rolling. And I think that's what this one's gonna do. Nothing's guaranteed. We gotta go back this week in practice and work harder and build off of this. So I'm just really excited that we got the W.
1 or 2 more for these guys, and then we'll let these other guys get up here.
Duane, it looked like you guys were going to get a punt earlier. Did you kind of feel like you were going to get one before the day was over? You guys were close on him a couple of times earlier.
Most definitely. It's something that we saw, throughout the game plan, throughout the week. We saw it on film, and I think the biggest thing that helped us was communication on the sideline. When we got close the first time, we went off and told Coach Savell what we saw, which gave him a chance to kind of dial something up. So by us having great communication and great, discipline to our assignment, it really allowed us to go out there and get a chance, to go for the block. So we really felt comfortable with what we saw, and we went with our gut feeling, and Coach Savell called the correct play, and we went out and executed.
1 more for these guys, anybody?